the latest this morning on the controversial Project Blue. Protesters took to Tucson Electric Power's downtown headquarters Tuesday with continued concern over the data center. The demonstration takes place as the Arizona Corporation Commission is considering an energy agreement filed by TEP for Phase 1 of the project. News 4 Tucson's Jacob Owen spoke to protesters and TEP and has both sides.
That's what TEP spokesperson Joe Salkowski is saying. TEP views providing service to this likely data center as an obligation, whereas many of the protesters Tuesday view it as going against the will of many in Tucson who are against that data center. Roughly 30 people like Vivek Bharathan are calling for public power and for the state's Corporation Commission to reject the energy supply agreement.
We're here today to tell TEP to withdraw from this deal with Beal Infrastructure for the data center. They went behind our backs, even after the people of Tucson said no, even after City Council said no.
Joe Salkowski with TEP says the utility respects the opposition to the project. However, he tells News 4 Tucson TEP has an obligation to provide service.
I hope people also have respect for the role that we have in the community. We have an obligation to provide service. We do not approve projects or disapprove projects. We just serve them if they move forward, and that's the role we'd be playing here.
A common concern is higher utility bills as a result of the potential 286 megawatt energy agreement.
This data center is going to use a huge amount of energy, and there's no protections that we won't actually be paying for the building of that energy.
But that's not the case, Salkowski tells me. He says the energy supply agreement allows TEP to serve the customer, in this case the data center, with extra protections to ensure neither reliability or affordability is affected for other customers.
There would be guaranteed minimum payments that ensure this customer would pay enough money to cover the costs that would be incurred to serve it, even if it didn't end up operating in the way that they say they're going to operate.
Salkowski could not tell me how much those minimum guaranteed payments would potentially be for. He says those numbers as part of this agreement have been filed under seal. The Corporation Commission is expected to take up this agreement either at its December 3rd meeting or its January 2026 regular meeting. Reporting downtown, Jacob Owens, News 4 Tucson.